I just realized I forgot my coffee, so hold on. Oh, the coffee's almost gone anyways, but that's okay. Hi there, I am Sabrina Owie with Holly Cottage Home Decor and More, and today we are going to play with Couture's Club Transfer. So I'm also going to share this into a couple places. So let me just grab, and I apologize for the angle today. We are having to be attached to power, my phone camera, so a little lower than normal. Okay, so let's share this into okay, and if you do pop on, definitely say hi, let me know how you're doing, where you're joining me from. I am here in a kind of crummy Saturday in Washington State, so I think the sun's trying to come out, but we'll see. We'll see if that happens. Okay, let me just do this one more place here, and then we will get our project started. More club. Okay, so I'm just coming on live to do a quick little project. Again, I'm using the Couture Club Transfer. It's their lemonade transfer. It's cute, it's adorable, super versatile. I'm going to be putting it on this 12-inch round that I did paint white. It came like this color. I did get this on Amazon. Couture does have rounds, but they're 18-inch and they're a little bit more hefty than this one for sure. If you look at it, and you can tell the difference between a 12 and 18-inch round. And I just thought that this was a better size for this transfer for what I'm doing. But you could still definitely put it on Couture's 18-inch round. I am going to be using this transfer again later this week, and let me make sure I can see comments here. Let me just make sure. Hello, Victoria. I can't really. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm going to set up. Perfect. Oh, it's nice to see you too. Thank you. Okay, so we're just gonna put this transfer on here. We're not gonna be using the border that goes around it, just the sentiment and kind of the fun lemons. I am gonna wax this. I do have my wax, okay. With my wax here. And I am using wax because this is unfinished wood. I did paint over it, but I want to make sure that when I put my transfer down on it and I pull it back up, the transfer doesn't pull up any of the paint, and or vice versa, any of the transfer sticks. Plus this will help me if I make any mistakes, fix those mistakes later. Okay. Let's see. So again, I'm just using a paper towel. Couture, we do have a applicator that does help apply this. Sometimes I just forget all my things before I go live, and I have to use what's here. Okay. So I just added a little bit of wax on it. Here you go. Okay. Whoops. And I'm notorious for making things crooked by not paying attention. So I'm just going to put this on these lines kind of to make it square. And then place this. So I'm going to place it kind of off the edge here a little bit. I'm going to make this branch feel like it just starts right on the, I don't know if you can see, like right there. It's right on the edge. And then I'll try and continue this branch with the transfer a little bit too. Okay. So we are going to be using Meadow. Actually, you know what? I might do some fun. I make this more pastel-y, like a little off color, like not the exact colors that you would find in nature. I'm gonna open this. So I'm gonna, because I'm obsessed with this color this season, you guys. This jade is adorable, except it needs a little help. So maybe I won't do that. Maybe we'll stick with my Meadow. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. We're just gonna stick with Meadow. But looks like I need to reorder some more. Okay. Oops. Okay. I have my bumblebee and I have my sunny side. My golden hour. So I have like 3 different yellows. I think I'm going to use my golden hour. Golden hour. Okay. Let's grab some of these, some more tools, and let's get chalking. Okay. So I just take some chalk paste out of here and I just put it right on here. I want to be careful. I kind of messed, I already messed up, you guys. Okay. I'm going to use our multi-tool here to kind of get the details of this, okay? So I'm just kind of using it almost like a pencil. I'm just scraping that paste through. There we go. And while I'm at it, actually, I'll do this too. So if you're not familiar with Couture, it is just silkscreen, adhesive silkscreen transfers, and they're reusable. I've already used this transfer before. All you do is just wash it off with some water and you are good to go. Okay, so now I'm just going to grab this and do the inside of this lemon with it. Then any excess that I have on here, I just scrape right off and put back in. Let's get that all the way to the edges there. And then I'm going to use this other brighter yellow for kind of the edges and the outside here. Because in nature, nothing's all the same color, right? If you're joining me from the Peace and Plenty Pamper group, please say hi and let me know you're watching. We entered into that drawing. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong color. I don't want to mix my colors. Even though they're basically both yellow. Want them to stay their own tins here. Okay, so I'm gonna just pull this up because you do want to pull these transfers when the chalk paste is still wet. I'm just gonna push down where I still want to chalk. And then I'm gonna grab my gray. And this has been wiped off, so I will use this, maybe. Just dip this in here, and then ice cold will be gray. Choose whatever colors you want, you guys. The club comes with 3 paste packets that are these 3 colors. You're gonna get a meadow, a bumblebee, and a gray. The storm gray is a little bit darker. And then we'll do this. Lemonade. I feel like this is kind of not down very well, so let me just hold on to it here. Remember which color I'm using so you don't double dip. Okay. Remember, and then I'm going to use that grayish again. And you see I'm kind of moving quickly just because I'm using a couple of different colors. I just want to make sure I can pull this up while the paste is still wet. And the paste does dry in maybe 5 minutes or so, which feels like a long time until you're actually doing it, right? Okay. I'm gonna pull this. Yeah, I love this lemonade. I love the distressed look of this lemonade. Like the word lemonade. Okay, so we have refreshing and delicious, and then this last piece of flour here too. Okay, just going to, I have some chalk paste on my finger. I'm just gonna, I'm kind of applying it with the multi-tool. It's kind of like having a paintbrush or a pencil or something, which is great. With a little bit more control. Okay. And then I'll do some gray. Refreshing and delicious. Hopefully we'll have a lemonade season here soon in Washington. Yes, I love the lemon theme too. Last year's lemon transfer I used the most, and I have a feeling this one I'm going to use the most again. And there you go. We're almost done. Make sure I'm not, so this still needs to dry a little bit. Let's see, you can kind of see that design there, kind of the detail of that distressed lemonade. It's just so pretty. And you guys, you know what? If I was using my Cricut machine, that would be so hard to weed out to get. So I'm gonna just clean this a little bit, this transfer, put this over here to dry. Because what I want to do is I want to kind of extend, I want to extend this so that it touches the side here. So I'm just going to clean this transfer real quick. Spray it with some water. And I might just use this since I've already started using it earlier. And just wipe. So I'm just like wiping off all that excess chalk. Whoops. Gentle. You want to be gentle though. I'll be gentle. So if you're new to my page, I am a creator with Couture, and I like to come live a couple times a week and kind of do crafts live and just show off all the fun things that Couture has to offer, but also just, let's wipe this away. I also do workshops, so I do them virtually for the most part still, just because I can just reach more people that way. Okay, so for the back side, I'm going to wipe it down too, but I'm going to use our board eraser. Sorry, it's like nails on a chalkboard, I know. But it's so important, you guys. So important. Okay. Oops, I'm being really rough with this. I need to calm down. I need to be a little bit more gentle. Okay. Let me use this. Okay, now I'm going to do my front side again, but this time with my board eraser. Just to wipe off the excess. You guys, there's pigment in our chalk paste, so the teal part of our transfers are going to stain. That's okay, because it is. What we're really trying to do is just get that clear part, not the clear part, the mesh part of that nice and clean and clear. Okay, so now we're gonna let that dry a little bit. While I focus a little bit more on this. So if I was using this larger round, which I thought about doing, the sentiment would probably still be the same. I might have done the same and had this come out here and then had this come out here, and then the sentiment would have a little more space between the greenery. And I probably would have put another lemon or two down at the bottom as well. So even though this is the design, you do not have to use it that way. You can use it whichever way works best for whatever material you are using. Okay, I just want to squeeze this dry really quick so I can, so this is our fuzzing towel. I did not fuzz this transfer as I washed it and I left it out overnight, so it wasn't on its backer sheet. So what that means is like all the dust and things collected on the back of the backer sheet. So it wasn't super sticky. It didn't need to be unstuck a bit. So because you use the backer sheets kind of help contain that dust so that the back of your transfer stays sticky. So you don't really want to do what I did and leave it out all night long without any without the backer sheet on it, or in a dust container. What do they call it? Dust sleeve. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that this is really, really dry before I put down my next little leaf situation here. So I am going to plug this in over here. I don't know if you can still see me or not, and just make sure this gets really dry. I know I said it dries in like 5 minutes, but it'll be dry, but it might not be cured. And I'm going to put the transfer right back on top of it, and so I don't want that transfer to pull up the chalk paste that's already there. So I'm just going to make sure this is extra, extra dry. Okay. Make sure the rest of this is really dry. Okay. And I am known for overwaxing, and you can kind of tell I overwaxed like right here, right by the end of the D in cold. I don't know if you can see that very well. But the paste didn't stick down, and as I was blow drying, it melted a bit, so a little more distressed. Perfect. I'm all for it. Okay, so let's see how we're gonna do this. So I'm gonna try and line this up. There, that works. That'll work. Do I have any placement tape? That's the question. I do not. Okay, so I'm gonna have to be really careful here. Really gentle, because I'm gonna do this and this. Okay. That was really more for my own benefit. This and this. Do you guys ever talk to yourself while you're creating? So that's why I have to go live, because then it's like, I'm not talking to myself. You're here, right? Okay. Perfect. So we just extended that just a bit. Just want to scrape that off. Peel. Voila. So we've kind of just extended that so that it goes to the edge of the round. So cute. Okay. Now I'm just going to, I need to watch my time. I don't know what time it is. Dry this really quick. Actually, while this dries, I'm gonna go grab something really quick. Just, so yesterday when I made this on our Sylvie board right here, I used our Shimmer Rose Gold for the flowers, but really when you look at it, it's just the outline of the flower. So I saw another designer, she actually hand painted the flowers on the inside. So I'm gonna do that today with this board. So I just need to grab a couple of paintbrushes to figure out which one I wanted to use, because they're really small. So I just need like a really small, this is a watercolor brush. I think it actually came with like one of my daughter's kid activities. So the question becomes, what color do I want it to be? And it's like, well, do I want to do little yellow flowers to match all the lemonade, or do I want another kind of like fourth color on here? And I think the answer is I really like the way this looks with that pink on there as well. So I think I might do maybe a purple though. Let's see. Yes, I'm gonna just use this berry, a little bit of this berry. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a little bit of the berry, use just a squeegee here, take a bit of the berry out and put it on my color tray here. Where did the lid